Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create Discord notification for booking by contact form 7. So as a business owner, I want my booking manager to get notified on the Discord when a website contact form is filled. So here my objective is, as soon as I receive new form submission in contact form 7, a channel message should be sent to the Discord. So for building this connection between contact form 7 and Discord, I am going to use a software that is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I will show you how you can provide the new form submission details to the Discord so that your managers can fetch the details over that. So we are going to use Pabbly Connect for making the connection between contact form 7 and Discord. So now if the user will provide the details over this contact form 7 as the new form submission, the data will automatically appear to the channel which I have selected over the Discord. So now let's start building this automation by using Pabbly Connect. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over your new tab, that is pabbly.com/connect, and once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can just click on sign in. But before proceeding further, I am going to tell you about our Pabbly community, which is a platform where automation users, business owners and marketers get connected with each other. And here you can share your ideas, ask questions and discover latest features and tips for using Pabbly application. And you can also share your workflow and get the real-time updates. So if you also want to join Pabbly community, you can find the link over the description. Now let's move on to a Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to click on sign in. Once you finish your sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. Now as we are going to build the connection between the contact form 7 and the Discord, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which will integrate different applications with each other and automate your work. So now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, we just have to click on this access now button, and once you will click on access now, you will get the dashboard page of Pabbly. And here you can see this is the dashboard page of Pabbly, and these are the workflows I have created. Now I am going to tell you how you can create your own workflow from scratch. For that, you just have to click on this create workflow button, and once you will click on create workflow, you will get the option for selecting the workflow builder. And here you can see our new workflow builder, that is beta, which is modern, fast and more flexible. And another workflow builder you are getting is classic, which is going to provide you a stable and familiar approach. But I am going to use my new workflow builder, that is beta. So just click on the select button, and once you will click on select button, it will ask you to provide the workflow name. So now I am going to provide workflow name, that is contact form to Discord. And now further we are getting the option for selecting the folder. So if you want to choose another folder, you can select it over here. Now I am going to just click on this create button, and once you will click on create button, you will get this pop-up, that is workflow created successfully means. And now we have landed to our workflow page. Now in this workflow page, you can see it is asking me to add triggers. So you might be thinking, what are triggers? So triggers are basically the applications which are going to initiate your workflow. So here I am going to select my trigger as contact form 7, and as you will click on this add trigger button, you will get this trigger setup page, and here it is asking you to choose the app. So basically here you have to choose your trigger app. So I am going to choose my trigger app as contact form 7. Here you can see I have selected my trigger app as contact form 7, as I am going to take the submission over the contact form 7. Now here we are getting the option for selecting the app event. So app event is basically the work which we are going to perform over this trigger app. So I am going to take the new form submission over this contact form 7. I am going to trigger my app as soon as I receive a new form submission. So I have selected the app event as new form submission. Now you just have to click on this connect button, and once you will click on this connect button, you will get this webhook URL, and you have to paste this webhook URL over the contact form 7 so you can make the connection between the Pabbly Connect and the contact form. So now let's move on to our contact form 7. For that, you just have to open your WordPress. So here you can see I have opened my WordPress, and now I am going to create my own contact form. For that, you just have to go to contacts over the sidebar, and here you can see we are getting the option for add contact form. So just select it, and you will get the page for adding a contact form. So here you can provide the title. So I am going to provide the title as booking. So here you can see I have provided the title as booking, and now on this form you can see the labels which you want to add to your form, that is the name, email, subject and the message. And at last we are getting the submit button. Now you just have to click on the save button. Now let's move on to our contact form and check whether we have made our contact form or not. And now here you can see we have made our contact form named as booking. And now I am going to select this form over here, and I am going to paste the webhook URL over here. And and here you can see we are getting the option for webbook. So just select it, and here you can see we are getting the option for webbook URL. So here you have to paste the webbook URL which you have recently received from your Pabbly Connect, and here you can see I am going to copy this webbook URL and paste it over the contact form which I have recently created. So just paste it over here. So here you can see I have pasted my URL, and I am going to just enable this send to webbook. Now you just have to click on this save button, and your connection between the contact form 7 and the Pabbly Connect is built. Now for making the preview of the contact form or filling it so that we can get the response, I am going to add my page. Now for creating your own page, you just have to copy this shortcut code over here and paste it to the page you want to create. So I am going to click over this page, and I am going to click on this add page button, and here you can see we have redirected to this add page button. Now I am going to provide a title to my page, that is booking. So here you can see I have provided the name bookings. Now I am going to paste the shortcut code over here. So here you can see I have pasted my shortcut code, and now I am going to just click over the publish and publish my form. So now our form is successfully published. Now you just have to click on this view page button, and you will receive the contact form which you have recently created. And now here you can see I am getting the form which I have created with the fields, that is name, email, subject and the message, which is optional field. Now we just have to fill this data and check whether we are receiving the response over the Pabbly Connect or not. So now let's fill this data over here. Here you can see I have filled this form providing the name, email, subject and the message. Now we just have to click on this submit button and check whether we are receiving this response over our Pabbly Connect or not. Now here you can see our message has been sent. Now let's move on to our Pabbly Connect, and here we have received the response which we have recently filled to our contact form 7, that is the subject, name, message and the email. So here our trigger is set up successfully. Now we just have to set up our action step. For that you just have to make a right click, and here you can see we are getting the option for add action step. So just select it and you will get the page for the action setup. And here I want to provide the details which I have received over the contact form 7 to display it in my Discord channel. For that I am going to select the action app as Discord over here. So here we have got the Discord as our action step. Now we are getting the option for selecting an event. So I want to send the message or the details which I have received from the contact form 7 to the Discord. So I am going to select this send channel message, that is marked down. You can also select the send channel message HTML, but it will send the details in the form of HTML. So I have selected the send channel message is marked down. Now I am going to simply click over this connect button, and here we are getting some fields for mapping. Now here we are getting the option for pasting the webbook URL. So for that you just have to open your Discord account, and here you can see I have created my channel, that is contact to Discord. So for getting the webbook URL you just have to click on this edit channel, and here you can see we are getting the option for integration. So just select it, and here we are getting the option for webbook. So just select it, and here you can see this is the webbook I have created named as booking boat. Now we just have to select this, and here we are getting the option for copy webbook URL. So just copy it from here and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I am going to paste the webbook URL which I have recently received from my Discord account. So here you can see I have pasted my webbook URL. Now here it is asking me to enter the message. So I am going to provide a template of the message which I want to send to the Discord channel. So here you can see I have entered this message which I am going to send to my Discord channel. So now let's map the details which we are going to send to the Discord channel. So here I am going to map the name. So you might be thinking, what is this mapping and why I am doing this? So mapping basically makes the data dynamic, means you don't have to enter the details again and again. The data which you are receiving from the contact form 7 will automatically get redirected to the Discord community with the changes. So here I am going to map the name from this contact form 7. So here you can see we are getting the name field over here. So I am going to just select it, and now on the email I am going to map the email address over here, and now on the subject I am going to map the subject, and on the message I am going to map the field, that is message. Now these fields will automatically get changed with the responses received. So here you can see I have mapped the data. Now let's move on further, and here we are getting the option for entering the boat name and the boat icon, and as these fields are not necessary I am not going to provide the details over here, but if you want to provide the boat name and the icon you can provide it over here. And now I will just simply click on the save and send test request and check whether I am receiving the data over my Discord channel or not. For that let's click on the save and send test request button. Now let's move on to our Discord channel and check whether we are receiving the data or not. For that let's move on to our Discord channel, and here you can see I am receiving the data which I have recently filled over my contact form 7. So here you can see we have successfully built the connection between the contact form and Discord. Now you just have to click on this save, and here you can also see the response received. Now just click on the save button, and the connection between between the contact form 7 and Discord community is successfully built by using Pabbly Connect. So you can also create this automation using Pabbly Connect and reduce your manual workload. So start using Pabbly Connect now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating more amazing automations like this. Thank you for watching this video.
Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.